everyone, so this is going to be kind of a different video than I usually do, and it's kind of based around New Year's Eve, but you can do this any time of the year. This is going to be a do-it-yourself video. If you've ever been out and you've seen those kind of like little customized wine glasses, they can say like bride-to-be or bachelorette. Sometimes they say like, I don't know, sometimes like at Spencer and stuff I've seen them like pimp cups. But since I'm not a bride-to-be, a bachelorette, or a pimp, I decided I would make my own. And even though I don't drink, I think it's something fun to do because then you have your own little cute glass when everybody else is doing shots and stuff when they're drinking. And this is also fun for like parties or, you know, as a gift for someone, and I just think it's really fun. So I'm going to show you one that I already did, and this one was kind of rushed. I was just trying to get it done so that I could show you guys the idea behind like the customized wine glass that I wanted to do. So ours will probably turn out a little bit better than this, but I wanted to just hurry up and get one done. So this is what it looks like. It says Nicoletta on it, and it's got all these cute little rhinestones on it, and then at the bottom it has a little heart. So we are going to make one of these, and I'm going to tell you now what you will need. The first thing that you will need is obviously a wine glass. Now I got a pack of 4 of these at Walmart for $5. So 4 of them for $5. If you mess up, you have another one, and if you're doing them for gifts, you have 4 of them already, and $5 really isn't that bad. So that's where I got mine. Then you will need some kind of like acrylic kind of paint. I got 2 of them by Folk Art. This is a neon and this is neon pink, and it looks like this. I got this at Walmart. This was $1.97. And then I also got the Extreme Glitter acrylic paint, and this is like a glittery purple color, and this is also $1.97. Then I got a pack of paintbrushes, and I think these were $4. A little thing of glue. I got this clear gel tacky glue because obviously if it's not clear you're going to be able to see it through the glass because the glass is clear all around so you can see. So I got the clear gel tacky glue. Applies clear, dries clear, and strong. So I really like this. This was at Walmart. I don't know how much this was. I think it was like $4. And then the last thing that you're going to need are some kind of jewels. If you don't want to put jewels on yours, you can just paint it, but I'm not super like artistic as far as like painting. So I decided to get some little jewels, and these are acrylic jewels. And this is in Girly Mix. There are 300 in here of like different shapes. They've got like triangles, hearts, they've got circles, they've got little like jewel kind of looking ones, like ruby shaped ones. I like these. I think these are cute, and these were I think $4.97. So I'm going to go ahead and put the camera down here so that you guys can see what I'm doing. Oh, and you're also going to need some kind of hard place to put the acrylic paint on because you're obviously not just going to want to keep dipping it in there. So I think I'm going to use the back of the pack of paintbrushes as just somewhere to lay the glue or the color. So I'm going to go ahead and just put that down. And then I'm going to go ahead and get started. So I'm going to move the camera so we can go ahead and do this. It's hard for me to like see what you guys see when the camera is like facing this way. Alright, I guess I'm going to go with that. Can you see this? Yeah. Okay. So here's our glass. Now, the first I'm going to take the pink color, and I'm going to open it and just put a little bit on the surface that I'm using. If you're using like paper towel or whatever, you can put it on there. I wouldn't recommend using paper towel because it is going to soak in. Then I'm going to take this paintbrush, and I just used this for the other one, so it already has some paint on it. So I'm just going to go ahead and wipe that off on like a towel or something. Take my glass. And whenever you decide what you're going to write, I don't, you know, you can write whatever you want. And, you know, you can write your name, you can write like a word. I think I'm going to make this one, what should I make this one say? I'm going to make it say love, and I'm going to make it kind of like heart oriented. So I'm just going to pick where I want to start, and I'm going to start to make the L for love. And the first time it's going to show up very like see-through like this. Don't worry, we're going to paint over it again. But, you know, for the first time you just want to make sure that you like it before you like paint over it and try to make it like pretty looking. You want to make sure that it's something that you like. So just like that, there's the L for love. And then I'm going to dip my paintbrush back in the paint and make sure that you get a good amount on there because otherwise it's not really going to show up too well. And then I'm going to make the O. Obviously you guys know how to spell love and I don't have to tell you, but... And I think I'm actually... And you know, the best thing about this is it's really easy to wipe off, like I'll show you, because I think I'm going to make my O into a heart. So if you want to wipe it off, you just want to get a little bit of water on like a paper towel or something and make sure it hasn't dried yet, and then just literally it just wipes off. But you have to do it before it dries. So I'm going to make my O into a heart because I think that that will be cute. I'm sorry if I'm like not talking much. I'm like trying to make sure that I make the heart right. Hearts are kind of hard to make out of like paint because even like when you draw them, because they have to be like pretty symmetrical. And then we're going to go ahead and I'm going to make the V or whatever, you know, the next thing that you're making. Mine is going to be a V for love. And then the E. Alright, so it's going to look like this. And then you're just going to let it dry for like a second before you go ahead and paint on the next layer. The first letter that you have should be fairly dry, so you can go ahead and start on that and just kind of go over it with a little bit more paint like that, like put a lot on your brush, because now that you have the certain shape that you want, you don't have to worry about messing up, so you can just go ahead and use a lot. I just think these are really fun, and you know, you don't have to use a wine glass. You can use any kind of glass that you want, but I figured since it was New Year's Eve, I would just go ahead and do it with a wine glass. I thought that that would be pretty fun. Now, I don't know if it'll still be New Year's Eve by the time that I upload this. I'm hoping that it will. Well, not by the time I upload it, but by the time it's decided to be uploaded, because uploading stuff at this hotel takes like forever because everybody's using the same internet. So hopefully it will still be New Year's Eve. My heart's a little crazy, but it's okay. And just like fill in the letters and just make sure that it's like extra paint. And if you have to get a little more, it's no big deal. I'm actually gonna need like a little dab more, of course. My glue fell. Okay, just the tiniest little drop more, just for the E. My E is looking kind of funny. That's the best thing about like using like the paint though, is that you can like fix it and make it like what you want it to be. And I really like this. I think this is so fun to do. This is like such a fun little craft. And I think that a lot of people will have fun with this. Okay, so now that the word love is down on my glass, I'm going to take this purple color and put it, you know, right above the other color. And I'm going to go ahead and start making hearts. Now obviously I don't want to use a big brush to make the hearts, so I'm going to use this brush that has like a little tip, and these all came in that pack that I got from Walmart. And I'm just going to dip it into the purple, and I'm going to start making little hearts. And the fun thing about this glittery one is you can go one of two ways. You can make it thicker so that the purple shows up, like the purple undertone color, or you can actually just like paint it really thin and it'll just look like glitter, which I think is really fun. So I'm just gonna go about making hearts with it. And you know, you can make anything you want. You can make like a star, you can make hearts, you can make polka dots if you like polka dots. You can, even if you're a really good artist, you could probably like try to like paint a person on here, but I don't think I could do that. One of my subscribers is actually a pretty good artist. Her name is Cassie Moore. I cannot think of her numbers, but she's a pretty good artist. You'll see her like she comments on like a lot of my videos, so if you're looking for her, look below my videos. She's a pretty good artist, and I wish right now that I was a good artist because my glass would be like amazing. Kind of hope that she tries this because I want to see what she comes up with. She has a channel and she does like clay resin charms and stuff, and I don't think I could ever do that because mine would be atrocious. But you know, I still wanted to try this and just like show you guys because maybe you're a better artist than me. Who knows? Oh, and for those of you that watched my earlier video today where I said I did not get my iPhone yet, I actually got it, and I'm so sad because I have to drive, well, obviously I don't have to drive, my husband does. He has to drive me all the way to Bismarck, or Fargo, on Monday so that they can activate it because for some reason, since there's like no Sprint towers here, they can't activate it here. So we have to drive all the way there on Monday, and that's like 5 hours. They're not open tomorrow, so we have to go Monday. And I can't use my phone until they activate it, so I'm not excited about that. Not at all. But they said after that they activated, I shouldn't have any more problems. So I'm going to go ahead and just go over the hearts I made again, just to give them a little extra purpley color. This is actually fun to do. I never really envisioned myself doing like a craft on camera. I was literally at Walmart picking up a wine glass, or my husband wanted a shot glass, so we went to Walmart and I was like, oh, I should do these decorated wine glasses. So I was like, I'm gonna do it. So I picked up all this stuff to do it, and he is probably already drunk. He was out there like singing and dancing before, so I really don't know what he's doing. It's been like an hour since we got back, and he's already a mess. I guess I'll be a babysitter, which will be really fun because then on Monday when he has to drive me to Fargo, I keep wanting to say Wells Fargo. When he has to drive me to Fargo, I can be like, haha, it's payback. Okay, so I'm just gonna go over them. I'm doing this pretty fast because I'm pretty sure you guys can figure out how to go over it. You know, this isn't really rocket science, probably not something you even need a tutorial on, but I thought it was really fun. And I was just like, I really want to film this tutorial. Or this like do-it-yourself, because I've never done a do-it-yourself video. And I like to try new things. It's a new year, I'm trying new things. So if you do like this and you want me to try more do-it-yourself videos, let me know. If you don't like this, let me know. If you think I'm like completely insane and I should probably have not come on camera and done this, let me know. But I just thought, since people who drink are having fun, I'm gonna have fun too. And I'm just gonna paint random stuff on this glass and just have fun with it. But literally, if you do see these, they have them at like Burlington and stuff. I just think like they can be like up to $14, $15, sometimes $20, just depending on like what stuff is on them. So this is what mine looks like right now. So they're pretty expensive, like just depending on what's on them. And if your like little color starts to fall, just pick it up with a paintbrush and just keep it up there. And obviously if I wasn't filming this, I would have it like laying a certain way so that wouldn't be happening, but I am filming this, so I can't really do that. Okay, I'll continue what I was saying in a minute. I'm gonna take my little acrylic jewels, and you can do whatever you want with them. I'm going to put one in the center of this pink heart that I have. Pink heart is like driving me nuts with this like wanting to drip thing. Stop it. You're being bad, heart. So I'm gonna put one in there. Basically what I was saying is they can get a little expensive, so it's really fun to be able to do some of that stuff yourself because It's kind of a fun gift, and I'm pretty sure like whoever you give it to will probably be more flattered if you made it yourself than if you bought it for them. So, oh my goodness, that fell right on my pants. That's so funny. Okay, so I'm gonna stick that. Ah! This is where it gets a little bit complicated because you have like nothing to hold on to. I'm gonna stick that in the middle of the pink heart that I made, so that you can tell it's a heart even if it like decides to fall and be stupid. Just like that. I think that that's cute. And then I'm actually going to put ones all around the top. You can do whatever you want with yours, but I think it's kind of fun to like have them going all around the top or have them in some kind of cute little pattern. So I'm going to have them going around the top. And I'm going to take this little heart first. And you just want to put like a little bit of glue on the back. But then a good trick to it is you want to spread it out so it's evenly all over the back of the jewel, because if you don't, it'll, you know, it might like pull up a little bit, so you don't want that. So I'm going to start right here and I'm going to stick that one there. And then I'm going to grab any kind of pink one. I'm not making them all hearts, just like whatever comes out is fine. It's not a big deal. I'm going to take this circle one. I'm not going to put them too close together because that would take forever. And then This is kind of fun. I don't know. I feel like it's a fun video to do. I haven't seen any videos on this because I looked it up before I did this. There actually might be some, but I didn't see any, so I was just kind of like, why can't I do it? I mean, mine might not be perfect, but I think it'll be okay. So if it's not okay, let me know. But I don't know, I just really thought that this would be fun to do, and it's kind of like something different that you might not see on everybody's channel. So, you know, I try to do things a little bit differently. I don't want to do the same things as everybody else, or it wouldn't be any fun to watch, right? So I'm just going to keep going around with these. I am just having a good old time doing this. I think I'm having more fun than you guys are having watching it. Actually doing it is so much fun. Even though my glass is looking a little funny, I don't even care. Because I'm having a ball. Da, da, da. All colors. And I'm rotating between pink and purple, if you can't tell. I don't know if you can even see the top of my glass at the moment. Can you guys see it? Yeah, you can see it. And you do want to make sure you're rotating the glass and not just trying to push your hand back there, because you obviously do not want to end up putting your hand in paint like I did earlier. This glue is also that kind of glue that comes off your fingers really easily, and it's fun to like pick off. If that makes any sense to anybody. If that doesn't make sense, then I'm sorry. But it made sense in my head when I said it. People were going to be like, were you drunk when you filmed this video? I was not. I was just having a ball. In the bathroom, by myself, talking to myself, filming this fun video. Ooh, look at this little one. That looks fun. I'm going to like a ruby shaped one. I'm going to take that one. Oh my goodness, it fell off. So the one that was in the acrylic fell off, so I don't know if that's actually going to work. If you guys do it, I'm going to have to fix it later. Oh no. It like messed up my real heart too. Why did it do that? I have to stick it back on there now, and it better stay. Better stay, heart, if you know what's good for you. Just gonna stick it back on there. Every time it falls off, I'm gonna stick it back on there, so it might as well stop trying. It's like really falling off, I don't know why. Okay, back to around the top of this glass. And these do tend to like sink down a little bit, so you do have to keep pushing them up, but once they start getting to like a certain point of being dry, they'll stop doing that. Okay, and a pink one, and a pink one. This is so fun. I swear I'm almost done. This video is really long. This is like the last thing I'm going to do is put these around the top, because this video is super long. I don't want people to get bored watching it. Dun, dun, dun. I get really bored if I watch videos that are super long, but so I don't know, it depends. Like some people keep my attention for a really long time, and then some people just, I cannot like keep my attention on it. I don't even think it's like the person. I think it's like, it just depends on like the topic of the actual video, whether or not I can stay like focused on it. If that makes sense. Like outfit of the day videos, I feel like I could just sit around and watch those like all day, every day. Okay, and since it's the last one, I'm gonna take this big heart and like stick it right here. And it's funny because it'll be right over top of the O for love. Okay, so this is what my end product looks like. Has all the jewels around the top, and then it just says love, and the heart's a little crazy, but I'll fix that later. And it has all these little purple hearts. And you can also decorate like the bottom back down here, but I'm not going to do that for the sake of like the length of this video. But I think that these are really fun. They'd make a really good present, and I don't know. I just feel like they'd be really fun to drink out of too, because like, I'm just gonna duck down so you can see me. I just think they'd be really fun like to drink out of too, because they're so pretty. So that's about it, and I hope that you guys are having a good night. I hope that you had a good New Year's Eve, and if you try this, put a picture on my Facebook or on my Twitter or whatever. And if you want to see any more of these like do-it-yourself kind of videos, let me know, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a happy holiday.